Okay, salads. Not the biggest fan, but with a couple of salads that I really do enjoy as a side dish, and Caesar salad is definitely on the top of my list. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off now. There's loads of different variations to this. You can make it vegetarian if you want. You can sort of make it a main meal as well by adding chicken into it. You know how it goes. So we're going to start off by the dressing. Again, there is so many different recipes out there regarding Caesar salad, and funny enough, it originated in Mexico, believe it or not. So first off, we're going to start off with the egg yolk, where we're just going to separate the white from the yolk. As you can see, only got the yolk into the bowl. Then we're going to use a squeeze of lemon. You can use vinegar as well, or lime. Just you need an acid so that you can create an emulsion for the dressing, which is basically a mayonnaise. Again, we're going to whisk this just to mix it up. I like to use canola oil or sunflower oil because it's a very neutral flavor. You can use any other oil which you prefer. I just don't like sort of the aftertaste you get from olive oil or avocado oil or any other oils. I think rice oil will do fine as well. So what you want to do is just a steady drizzle while you keep on whisking. Now, emphasis on you need to keep on whisking, because otherwise it will split or curdle and you will have to start all over again. So you're just going to carry on doing this until you get a sort of, call it a runny mayo consistency. I'll show you now, and you'll see the color will start to lighten up as well. Nearly there. Usually doesn't happen this fast, but it worked out quite well. And there we go. As you can see, it's a sort of mayonnaise consistency. Now remember, there's no flavor in there whatsoever. So we're going to hit it with some salt. We're going to adjust the seasoning afterwards, because I'm still going to add some anchovies and some parmesan, which is all sort of salty, umami kind of flavors. So be careful with the salt. If you want, you can do it afterwards. Freshly cracked black pepper. Again, this is to taste. If you want to add more pepper, you're more than welcome. Okay. If you don't have a microplane, you can use the fine grater. So we're just going to add a good shaving of that into there. We're going to add some shavings into the salad as well, so you don't have to add too much into this. Then we're going to add, forgot the mustard. Just call it half teaspoon, or maybe call it a teaspoon, 3/4 of Dijon mustard. The anchovies, I don't like to put the anchovies into the salad directly, so they do use it when making the dressing. A lot of people are quite squeamish about it, so I like to add a lot of anchovies. Let's call it, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. For that, let's put 5 anchovy fillets again. Whoops. 5 anchovy fillets for that amount of dressing. Again, if you don't like it so much, you can put less. And I'm going to put a big clove of garlic. That looks like there's a baby one as well. So 1 clove of garlic. Remove the tip. Give it a bash. Remove the skin. You can use your pestle and mortar at this stage if you wanted to crush it and make a paste, but I'm just going to do it with a knife. So you just want to slice it up. All of this, just flatten it out, give it a nice fine chop. And keep doing this until it is extremely fine, because you don't want to be chewing on a piece of garlic. See, now it'll become more pasty. You see there we go. There are people with some fancy tricks where they sort of do this, or whatever you're capable of. That's knife skills for another day. And always do take care of your cutting board and oil it, otherwise you'll sit with a situation that I am. You see this when it sort of makes a bend, especially wood. So as soon as you've washed your cutting board, you just want to give it a nice sort of rubbing of oil and let it sit. Then this buckle will never happen. There we go, that should do. As you can see, it's much finer now. Okay, take all of that into the dressing. Now back to the dressing. Just going to give that a quick whisk. As you can see, everything is nice incorporated, nicely incorporated. Okay, let's give it a taste. Bang on. Okay. Now we're going to go on to our croutons and our bacon, everything that we're going to use on the stove. So I'm using a ciabatta. You're welcome to use any normal sliced bread, whatever you like. You can buy ready-made croutons. This is just for the croutons that we're going to be using in the salad. I'm going to cut off the tip. Cut off the tip. Be generous with the thickness so that you're going to get that nice crunch all the way through the salad. Okay, then we're going to cut it into strips because we're going to try and make some cubes for the actual croutons. There we go. And our bacon, let's open it up. I like to use streaky bacon. You can use pancetta, parmesan, copper, whatever you want, just to sort of fry it and make it crispy to go inside the salad. Please don't use sort of soft, uncooked ham. You really need to make it crispy. Give it some love. Okay, let's pop around to the stove. Okay, so we've got a pan on that's been heating up where we're just going to be cooking our bacon. You can deep fry it as well if you want. You can hear immediately if you want that sizzle. You can, as I said, you can deep fry it, or you can use your sort of farmer ham or pancetta or copper. Any ham with a lot of fat content, or on the side or in the middle, to sort of give you that crispy feeling, and everyone likes a bit of fat. Then we've got another wok full of oil that we just want to test if it's hot. Yeah, that's okay. So we're going to take our croutons, drop it in there. And you just want to fry this until it's golden, and keeping on sort of giving it a stir every now and again. If you're not too confident in the kitchen, you can do this separately because everything has to cool down. As you can see, we've got a beautiful light golden color. Now it's time to strain it. Our bacon is also beautiful, so we're going to remove that as well. Keep that oil. It is packed with flavor, which you can use for so many different things. So please don't throw it away. Okay, while your croutons are still hot, just give it a little bit of seasoning with salt. which is also quite nice, is if you sort of have a bit of garlic oil to drizzle over it, or you can grate some parmesan on top of it as well. But we're just going to keep it like that for now. So we've got our bowl that's full of dressing, where we're going to add the lettuce into the bowl and then mix it and plate it from there. So again, we've got our baby gem lettuce. Now we don't want to cut it finely, just sort of manageable bite-size pieces of lettuce. Break it up. We're going to just drop it in there. Okay, so this is a side dish for a lot of people at a barbecue or something. You just break it up. Again, if your supermarket doesn't pre-wash your lettuce, please remember to wash it. Take a tongue, mix it nicely, just to show you everything is coated nicely. Get back. Okay, so there we go. You're welcome to add more lettuce if you want to. I like it smothered in the dressing. I'm just going to add this onto the bowl. The bowl was a bit big, but it's not about the bowl, so. Then what we're going to do, we're going to chop up our crispy bacon. Again, just into sort of coarsely chopped pieces, and we're going to sprinkle it all over. Then we've got some hard-boiled eggs that we've cooked. Let's cool down. You're just going to cut them into quarters, and we're just going to add them to the salad as well. Again, anything that you don't like, you can leave out. Keep all the good bits in there. Let's give a wipe down. Okay. Then we're going to be adding our crispy croutons. We're just going to be sort of shaving off some parmesan. You can grate it as well if you want. I just like the look of it when it's sort of shaved pieces, and you get that flavor if you're eating that salad where you get all of everything together, the egg, the bacon, the croutons, and suddenly that umami of the sort of parmesan comes through. And there you have it. Beautiful Caesar salad. Let's have a go. Let's make sure we get everything. Cheers. No, I gotta do it.